Hello, and welcome to my next episode of my Minecraft series. My name is Stash of Gold, and in this episode we're building our storage silos. So let's go get that done. So for the outside of these silos, I think we're gonna keep it pretty simple. Just do some stairs like this around the base, and then I want to use some mangrove wood in the corners here, and then tuff along the rest. We'll strip the logs to get their red showing. Excellent. We've got all of our silos in up to the roof points. So now we're going to get the redstone inside of these so that we can attach the auto sorter and then the water stream. So we'll go get this redstone done, and then I'll show you how these things all attach together. We're gonna start on our first silo here with our storage, which will begin here. Where we're gonna have the auto sorter, we'll be able to add 3 more double chests for storage, but we're not gonna have those ones light up. They'll just be like a excess storage. So it's pretty good. I like that. Then the roof that we're gonna be putting on here is going to be diorite. And it will be in this kind of pattern. Do stairs, a full block, stairs, a full block. The stairs will be intercepted. Whew. Like that. On top of the full blocks, we'll do a slab that will come all the way across. And then a full block. Sorry, no slab on the corners. That's why it looks kind of weird. Can put a button or something on those to stop any potential zombies. Then we've got our filler blocks that we're gonna throw up in here. And this one is going to be cobbled deep slate. So we're just going to let this cycle through to make sure it actually works. I also realized I forgot to use the target block there, but that's fine. And it works. You don't have one, but you do. Cool. come down here. You can see 62 are in there. So now we'll carry on to the next one. Always gotta eat a potato before you jump. Right, so there's the roofs on all the silos with the auto sorters. So now I've just gotta go collect a bit more wood, and we'll do the water channel. So we'll go chop that tree, and we'll get that started. I just spent a bit of time putting in the ice where I want it to go. So we don't need too many blocks to get around this entire thing. And now that we have that, we'll add another layer of dirt and get our trapdoors in place so that we can get the waterway in. And then I'll show you where we're going to place the water and why. Right, so there's our water channel. We'll dig this down like that, and this is where the water will slide through. So we'll get all this dirt out, get the bottom part in, and then we'll show you how it's filled with water. To show you how the water works in our channel, now that everything's done, we'll start in this corner. There's no danger of washing away redstone or anything. And why it's important to put water on a solid block. This is a stair. If we were to place water, it just goes into the stair and washes down through. So what we're going to do is place on our track some dirt that we can place the block beside it. You can see the water flows out that direction. Once we destroy the solid block, the water then flows this direction too. We don't want that, 'cause then our thing will flow kind of unpredictably. So we take some signs, we'll throw the sign down to block the water, so it can only travel in the one direction. After we go down a couple, we will want to throw down a sign. So for here we're going to place it where this ice block is, and most of the ice blocks are going to have a sign over them. That's why we put them here. And then again, we will need a solid block to place our water. Now it's trapped between the solid block and the sign. And when we break that, the water flows. Now we have this ice block here because we're going to want a sign there, and then a water source here, because if we don't have the water source there, and say we have something like this, that's a solid block. So if we have something like that, our block isn't going to make it across. It's going to come flowing down, and then because the hopper slightly drops, the blocks will drop with it. So we move the sign back and then put the water block here, so that when an item starts to flow, it'll slide across the ice, hit the water source, and then carry on. And you don't need the ice in here necessarily. It helps a little bit. I just put it at a few key spots just to help things move along. But for example, we can have we need more water. So we can have the water source here, and then as a block comes in and down, it'll go across, hit that one, and then just carry on. So we're just going to get the rest of the water sources in, then I'll show you how this thing works. Alright, so there's all of our water blocks. Now, the way this works is we're going to have a channel here that's going to drop blocks there. And they're going to cycle around, and you'll see these dirt blocks will be coming back to us. Or like stone and cobblestone, and we'll get some dirt. We'll just mix a whole bunch of this stuff up. And you can see the stone gets picked up as it goes through the stone hopper. Same with the cobblestone, and here comes our dirt. And it'll just keep cycling around. And that's what we want, because if like one of the hoppers gets overloaded, which we can't do right now with 64 items, then like the cobblestone per se will go around again and get picked up on the second loop. Now that the water channel's in, we're just gonna pretty it up a little bit and go from there. So we're switching out the doors a tiny bit. I'm moving them out one, so we made that a solid block with the stairs going up the side. So we can put a pressure plate down. Doesn't look too bad. And for the gravel one, because it's a gravity block, we just put a piece of string here. So ooh, a hopper. So we got these pillars in place that kind of make everything look a bit more solid, like it's all properly being held up. At the two ends, we put these little ones and these things at the back to kind of hold everything to the silos. Only thing we have left to do is remove our water source that's in there, right there. So we'll get over there and remove that quick, and then we'll come check this whole thing out. And there we have it. In this episode, we created these storage silos that brought together the light up storage units as well as the auto sorter, and showed you how to build a water channel for items to circle through. In the next episode, we're going to be constructing a auto dropper that will go from our storage unit into the water channel so that we can easily fill all of the storage containers within the silo. Get those chests full. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.